Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video, and here we have ppsspp. I have about 8 games to try, they're all pretty good. Let's start with Motorstorm. Now I'm on the Oneplus 3T, it's a test for the Oneplus 3T, and this game does not want to work. So I'm going to put on buffered rendering. I have no choice on this game anyway. And on this game it is brutally hard to get anything out of it. Let me put the fast motion on. Oh, I think I have loaded state in. Yeah, there we are. So first, what the hell is happening? Don't really know. I don't know what's happening. Let me try to change that. Go to settings. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's how it was. Alright. So there we are. So that's how the game looks. It's running at 15 FPS. I'm not even playing the game. But of course, I'm going to put it on ×2 so it looks so much better. Yeah, we are. Look how much better that looks. Still running 15. Alright, let me just go back and start the race. Sorry, there's no race on. Okay, there you go. So I cannot do it on quite this game mode, man. I'm gonna have to do it on the normal mode because this is just a very annoying. Please load. Come on. Reload state again. Okay, go back again. Alright, so if I make a race, there'll be way too many people and it will actually lag a lot. So instead, I'm gonna do a time attack or whatever, and that'll make it a lot easier on the process or whatever. But still, so don't forget it's at ×2, and it's running at 15 FPS. And it's actually rather smooth, I have to say. The black things on this is a bit annoying. There's like a black around, I don't know why. But it's actually, when you play through, it's actually really smooth. I'm genuinely surprised. Like, it's playable, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's playable. I didn't say anything. If you don't see the FPS, it's actually pretty good. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. Yeah, it's actually remotely good. If I hadn't played the game about 3 times already, I probably would be playing it right now because it's a generally fun game. Hey, look at that, I can do stuff. Yeah. As I say that, I fall off. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, I'm playing it pretty well actually. It doesn't feel like it's laggy. The speed is 88%. It feels fine. 13 FPS, but no, it doesn't feel like 13 FPS. Maybe it's because the car stays in the same place all the time, so yeah, it's alright. No, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so let me just go to let me load the state again. This time I'm gonna go to a race so you guys can see how much it lags. Same map, I'm gonna put 8 players or whatever. But if you see me pressing this button right there, that's just like to speed it up and everything. So yeah, now it's just, you can tell the lag is so much different. Let's see. Okay, no, it still runs really well. I'm genuinely surprised. If you can get over the annoying black stuff on the bottom, I don't know what that is there. It's probably like high quality. I don't even know. There's probably a way to turn that off, but no, it actually, yeah, you can play it very well. You can play it extremely well. Like, it feels like it's a bit more. It feels like it's a bit slower because it is, but no, it's actually pretty good. It's very playable on the Oneplus 3T, and this is actually one of the, I would say, looking at other PSP games, it's actually one of the most demanding PSP games there is, and it's just destroying it almost. Well, it's 11 FPS. All right, that's pretty good. Now, how about we go to? Wow, I got messages. Great. I have 3 racing games, so might as well crack on with another one pretty quickly. We'll go with Flatout Head On, another quite demanding game, if I do say so myself. Okay, let me just go there. No, this is not what I wanted to do. Just go to single events, there we are. I'm gonna go to the Derby. It's actually a really fun game. If you haven't played it, I suggest you really try it. It's pretty freaking good. The menu's about 30 FPS, which is twice as much as just about anything you'll get on Arctic Edge. Look at that. Let's do this. 15 FPS, same thing. The game looks really good with the ×2. Yeah, look at that. Really smooth. I'm surprised how smooth that is. Generally surprised. Runs really well. 100% speed the whole time, which is the most important thing actually. The speed. Runs superbly well. Nothing to say here. I've also played this game multiple times, which is a really fun game. But on PSP, so I have experienced it, and I can tell you right now, it feels great. It looks way better, especially on a big 5.5-inch screen. Yeah, it is pretty freaking good, I'd say. Nothing else. And as you can see, that's about as heavy as it's gonna get. Derbies with like what, 8 different players on it. It's not gonna get much better than that, mate. Trust me. Look at that. Do you see how many times I just spun? I felt no lag. That's really, really good. Now, that's just pretty freaking good. Let me go to another game. How about Daxter? Yeah. Have I loaded this date? Yes, I have. I think I just started the game through. It's on 60 FPS right now, somehow. Okay, so it's playing at 15 FPS. It's really smooth. Well, you see? Yeah, it's really smooth actually. I can feel like on this game I can definitely feel the 15 FPS because I can tell his legs are skipping. There's no like, it just feels like he's going up and down. I can definitely feel this is playing at 50 FPS, but it's definitely playable and it's definitely very nice. I've never played this game before, so yeah, I might experience it first time on PSP. Sorry, not PSP. I'm saying PSP. On yeah, phone. And this has been inverse some reason. Yeah, well, I haven't seen any enemies yet, so it might be that nothing's happening. But for now, it feels very smooth, and I don't think it's gonna go any worse. And I am playing at ×2. Let me just put it at ×1 to show you the difference. Yeah, it just looks horrible. Yeah, it's just very, very nice. It's playable. It's good. Smooth. Well, smooth. As smooth as smooth can get on phone anyway. I mean, it's the most powerful Android phone right now, so yeah. Okay, yeah, I think so. I'm supposed to go. Yeah. By the way, I'm using a Moog controller. The Pocket 1 Order. And I think the game just crashed. Yeah, it just crashed. Okay, let me go back trying now. Yeah, it crashed. This happens sometimes with SPP, SSPP, so yeah, it's not like you have much of a choice. Okay, well, enough of Daxter. Let's go to... How about Soulcaliber? It's a fighting game, so I think I saved the save. No, I didn't. Alright, no problem. It saves pretty fast anyway. A start button. Wait, I think I have loaded it. Think about it. Yes. Alright, quick match. Who will I pick? Oh, really? Who will I pick? And the menus are 30 FPS. That's really not a good sign. I really like the fact you can just skip everything that way. It looks really good, by the way. The game looks extremely good. It's one of the best. 30 FPS. Super smooth 15 FPS. 30 FPS. Wow, I'm surprised. That's really, really good. That is really smooth. That's 30 FPS. 100% speed the whole entire time. I think this game was made to play at 30 FPS. No, that's just great. It plays better than on the PSP. How do you block? Oh, damn. That makes no sense. This game makes no sense, honestly. Oh, fair enough. Oh, I just died. Yeah, it's really, if you have a fighting game, I would suggest you playing it. Tekken should be the same thing, I'm pretty sure. And that I don't even know what they're called. What's the other one called? Oh yeah, things like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, you should try that as well. Yeah, this runs perfect. Let me see how far I can push it. God, Kratos looks funny in this one. Right, let me just do this. So let me just put this on ×1 first, just to show you how it looks like normally. It looks horrible. That's nice. I don't think you need to see any more. Put on ×5, and it's still going at 30 FPS, super smooth. The graphics looks amazing. It looks really good. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. 30 FPS, no frame drops. You're not gonna get anything more from this. Come on. Die, mate. Yes. I'm playing this game a bit more than others because it's a generally good game and it's really smooth. So yeah, now how about Patapon 3? I mean, why not? And this one I did definitely loaded state already. There you go. Yeah, it's a 15 FPS. But I think it was made to run at 50 FPS. And because I don't have game sound on, maybe just turn that on. Yeah, let me just turn that on and put it high. Graphics are still on times. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I love this game so much. I've been playing this game for years, man. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it sounds really good. Feels very good, looks very good. Actually looks just like PSP, to be honest. That's generally a good game. I don't think I can explore much more because I don't have any games saved on it. Let me just go back to settings and turn off audio because yeah, I feel like that. Alright, so we have 2 games left. No, 3 games left. I'll start with I'll start with Monster Hunter, which is another very demanding game. Yeah, Monster Hunter is definitely a demanding game. There's no two ways about it. It's a really big, adventurous, massive game which I spent multiple hundreds of hours into. Wow. Okay, let me just go forward on that. No, I can't. It's great. Can't even go forward on that. Well, that's funny. How could I have not saved the game mode? Well, right now I'm pretty sure it's like loaded or whatever, and it's running at 60 FPS. So that's great. But I don't think that's the thing itself. And as you can see, the goes super fast forward. Nothing's happening. But right now I don't know what's gonna happen. Please. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't want to go forward. Why does this not want to go forward? The tiger looks absolutely epic, you have to say. Although he does look like he runs a bit slowly. I don't know why, but he does. Oh, the memories that it brings back is insane. I feel like I want to cry. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Oh, at least I can skip this. Oh, thank you. By the way, it's on 5 times graphics, just realized. It's gonna look insanely good, but I don't need 5 times graphics. I'm gonna put it on, I think 2. Sorry, 2, yeah, 2. 2 should be absolutely fine. 2 still looks great, and it feels very choppy, very laggy, because I've been playing the game so long, I can definitely tell that it's running about half FPS. Let me just save that state just in case anything crashes. So if I go to settings and skip non-buffered effect, does that work on this game? I don't know, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything at this point. Yeah. Right, let me go on a little quest here. Great. Oh, I love this button. I absolutely love this button. It lets you skip everything. So if I remember correctly, one of them has a Tigrex in there. It's not supposed to, it just has it. Right, it's sinking feeling. Yep. You can tell how much I've been playing this game. Great. Great. Let me just... Oh, the memories. I just want to load the Tigrex, to be honest with you, and roll out his way, because I'm just a G like that. Remember, it's... Oh, it just goes... X... Oh, yes. Anyway, let's just go at it. Super speed. Okay, that's nice. It's going at 15 FPS. I was going to say 25 because that's what it looked like, but it's going 100% speed. And for me, speed is actually a lot more important than just about anything you have to see. Speed is extremely important. So obviously, and now it's yeah, still 20 years. Let me see. Is it going 100% speed? Let me just destroy him. That is not what I wanted to do. I think I completely forgot. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright. That's nice. Right. Now, Tigrex should be right there. Now, I would go faster, but I'm not. Because, you know, it's a Tigrex. And you don't skip the Tigrex. I mean, who does that? Who in their right mind would do that? That's insanely stupid. Nah, that I definitely saw that 15 FPS really does not help this game. Although it feels playable at the moment, but I have to see. Okay, let's do this. Alright, let me just go against the Tigrex. You right, mate? Please don't do the tail whip thing, man. That's so annoying. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I need to get used to these controls, man. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Not today. Like, if he hits me, I'm like half my health. No, I'm dead. I'm just straight up dead. And this is made of wood. I'm dead. No? Okay, one more hit. That's fine. I'm dead. GG. Oh no. We'll just keep going till I'm dead, to be honest. And it just bounces off everything. Which makes no sense. I mean, like, it literally cannot do anything. Imagine that guy's tail. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Yeah, that is not happening. He's gonna roar. No, he's not. Okay, great. I have nothing apart from hot drinks. I'm that clever. But no, it is definitely playable. It's more than playable, in fact, it's great. And there's no point attacking him because, you know, everything's bouncing off, even his tail. Look at that. Oh yeah, somehow I didn't die. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it there then. The memories are flooding back in though, so I will admit I am definitely in tears right now. 2 games left, and Granturismo will be the first. Intro is amazing, but I'm gonna skip it unfortunately. So this one, I'm gonna put it straight. Wait, I'm gonna put it straight on. Let me see. Did I have to skip? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna put it straight on ×5. And no, I can't skip anything. Great. Okay, let me go back to settings just to make sure everything's okay. Yeah, it's fine. So let me go to the cars I have. Do I have any cars? No, great. I'll go into the dealership. Shows you that this looks really, really good. Look at that. Look at the graphics on that. I mean, it is going at 720p, but it does look much better than anything you'll find on PSP. That looks really, really good. It's like a DeLorean, isn't it? How about another one? That looks amazing. On my screen, it looks really good, and I'm generally surprised how good it looks. It definitely looks better than anything you'll be able to find on mobile. Definitely looks better. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna buy a car. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a car. Which car should I buy? It's gonna have to be Mitsubishi. And okay. Yeah, a 3000 GT in black. No, red. Nope. Yeah, Granturismo, believe it or not, although it is one of the best looking PSP games out there, definitely the best looking racing game in terms of pure graphics, just the best. There's nothing that comes close to it. But it actually doesn't take like much power. I don't know why. Like what I'm trying to say is that it's actually pretty easy to use. You can put 5 times graphics and it'll still run very smooth. Alright, let's do this. I remember this game, man. Alright, let's go. Look at that, that looks really good. Okay, let me just put it one time on the OG graphics. Now, this does not look bad by any means for a PSP game. That looks pretty good, actually. But it is on a bigger screen, so yeah. So it looks even worse. But it still looks okay. Wow, I am not used to this controller. Let me go back and I'll put on ×5 and see the beauty in my eyes. Oh yes, that looks amazing. Like it puts GT. I don't know what's the game called again. Completely forgot what that game called. There's like Grand something Racing, Real Racing 3. Yeah, it just that looks nothing in comparison. Granturismo always pushes the graphics, and the 3D does. It's on mobile somehow. It looks insanely good. I'm genuinely surprised. I'm shocked. How good. You will not find a better looking game on Android. I said it. You will. You won't. You can try, but you won't. There is no way I dare to find a better looking game. I really do. Look at the grass though. I mean, look, it looks amazing. I'm probably exaggerating. Real Racing 3 does look really, really good, but this looks amazing. And it's running super smooth. It's got about 800 cars, so yeah. You know, sport for choice by any means. Okay, so I think we've earned ourselves a look at the final and last game. And by the way, I just realized I had loads of stuff in the background. And it is going to be, you guessed it, God of War goes to Sparta, which I of course have a save. And I'm not gonna put on ×5, I'm gonna put on ×2. And it looks pretty freaking good. Let me go back and load this. Okay. Now, I will say that usually this game does run at a very smooth 30 FPS, which is playable. However, when there are a lot of enemies, and I'm not talking about the big enemies or small, I'm talking about the sheer number of enemies, it will sometimes drop to about 20 FPS. But actually, it will usually stay about 25, 22 is like the lowest you'll see 20 FPS at ×2 resolution. But the problem is, the single tiny problem there is quite simply, this game has way too much stuff going on at all times. There's like rain ships in the background. I mean, look at this. Let me put it on ×1 just to show you. Like, it looks pretty bad actually now that I think about it, but then I put on ×2. Just ×2 makes it look so much better. Now the PSP just looked about this good now that I think about it. Only difference is it actually had a 480p screen, which was tiny. Well, 4.5, which was massive at the time. Okay. Okay, nice. Let me load the game. Okay, great. I think I've got a game on this actually. Do I? Yeah, I do. To show you a bit more what this is capable of. And my god, is it capable of doing stuff? Wow. Doesn't this look amazing? It's on a phone. I mean, you wouldn't see that anywhere. And to think this was a very old game on a PSP. Why don't they make games like this anymore? Like, the new God of War is gonna come out, but still, it's not nothing in comparison. Because this I'm talking about on the phone, you know what I mean? This is on the PSP. You could bring to school and hide from your teachers. Oh, this was the stuff back then. I remember, man. I've played this game so many times on every difficulty. And you see, there's stuff coming out of nowhere. Still going 34 FPS, but the speed in this game drops very much. It really drops heavily. It's quite annoying that the speed drops because it just looks so good. And like, even on the lowest resolution, it looks amazing, and you can tell that a lot of work has been put into this game just by looking at it. And on ×2, it looks better than PS2, arguably. Well, if maybe as good. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So, if I'm being correct, I should be meeting up with somebody pretty soon, which that somebody being a giant magma monster, which is out to kill me, but you know. Yeah. Oh, the memories it brings back. Oh my god, oh, I hate these. That's all you have to do with them, just smash O. There was no point doing anything else other than just spamming O. There goes spam O the whole time, and it just insta-kills them. But they would do so much damage, which made no sense, and they were tiny. Oh, look at this lava, man. Look at it. Just look at this. It looks amazing. if you have an even remotely powerful screen, phone, and when I say even remotely powerful, I'm talking about like 4 gigs of RAM minimum and a Snapdragon 820 or 810, basically something powerful enough to run a game, you know what I mean? Then just try this game because it looks really, really good. Okay, I think ooh, there's an accident. Definitely an accident. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna fight him. And then I'll just end the video. Because it's actually a pretty sick fight now that I look at it. Oh wait, no, I told you I was gonna meet her. So I never managed to meet her and then talk. And I'm gonna put sound over this. Theora. Yes, there is sound. And the game crashed. That's great. Wow. I can still hear the sound, but the game crashed. Oh well. All I'm gonna say is, if you have the Oneplus 3T or the normal Oneplus 3, just get ppsspp. You will love it. It is incredible. There's so many games, so much stuff to do with this, and it puts every single phone game to shame. It's just that good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.